You see, because Satan is a deceiver. But manifestation cannot be manipulated. I say manifestation. So if you like, you can say you know more than every other person. But we know that darkness, light cannot be that way. Isaiah chapter 9, 1 and 2. Wherever there is grievous affliction, then people are shrouded in darkness. People are mired. The book of Isaiah.
But the dimness shall not be such in outward in
when at the first he lightly afflicted the land of Zebulun,
the land of Naphtali,
and afterwards did more grievously afflicted her
at the way of the sea beyond Jordan in Galilee of
so why when he said there is grievous affliction? What? Let me say to somebody here, one of the ways to know that the soul is dark is that the soul will unconsciously hate light. All souls that hate light are doomed. When somebody wake up in the morning to read one chapter of a book in a week is difficult because the soul is doomed. And then if that soul is doomed, the soul will be wasting. Because a soul that is dark is made ready for death. 9:2. I say any soul that is the ladder that brings us to preeminence is made in brightness. So if you didn't enter into the ladder, the rising that somebody is in the dark will not be hidden. Even Satan knows that if he remains dark, that hellfire will not rule. So he became a god. I say, even Satan knows that if he is dark, that darkness will destroy hell. Satan became a god to sustain the evil of hellfire. And then to avoid being overthrown, he get busy making people blind. Even if this I told you is the last time I said this, I must show you that. Because this I'm telling you now is going to happen when this meeting ends. He wants to darken somebody's eyes. Somebody say, I've been a Christian. I've been a Christian. I said, and how many books have you read? You've read since January. How many? How many? And why wouldn't there be frustration when somebody is not reading? Wherever there is darkness, there will be frustration. There is a certain age you get to. If you are not broadened in light, the mind will be quagmired. People start thinking like fools, and it will be hidden. It will not be hidden. I say it will not be. It will be hidden. It will not be hidden, as somebody cannot reason very well. I say it will not. I have met people who can reason very well, and they are in the church more because the church encourages charismatism. Prophecy, God will do it. Close your eyes. Even if you didn't do anything, He's almighty. And then frustration will be everywhere. Because it doesn't function through that way. Look at number 2. The people that walk in darkness have seen, and then that dwell in the land of the shadow of death,
upon them had the light shine.
Light shined and death ended. Light has to shine. The capital thing Jesus came to the earth to do is to shine light upon us. And the capital thing Satan came to the earth to do is to blind people. Listen, when you are sharing money in light, people will not buy light, but they want money. But they don't know that inside light is money. Inside is the light of the world is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. So why do you want to be rich without light? Why? Satan wants to Satan is busy blinding eyes. Look at, I want to show you 2 Corinthians chapter 4, 3 and 4. When Satan, I will not stop saying this in all the days of my life. When Satan knew the omnipotence of light, he made up his mind that the first thing he will do on earth is to blind people. Because that is the only way he cannot be overthrown. That's the only way he can retain his kingdom. The only way Satan can retain his kingdom is by making people foolish. He said, if our gospel is hid, it is to them that are what? Are lost. In whom the God of this world did what? Blinded their eyes. Verse 4.
In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the
Excuse me. He is the God of this world has blinded the minds. The God, so that he can remain God of Lagos. He must make believers blind so that they can walk around the street here hoping upon hope. And that is, I am angry. I'm angry because that is what is bringing shame to the church in Lagos. That is why there's no reigning church in Ireland. That is why believers in Ireland are not reigning. How can they reign? He has blinded their eyes already. He took away ideas from them. He want to remain God in Ireland. So he's busy blinding believers, getting them lost. Somebody who is blind is already lost. I say somebody who is blind is already lost. I say when somebody is blind, he's already lost. And Satan manifests a lot of energy in this. He depreciates the value of people. In the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, he said, the abundance of the sea shall be converted. So people want riches, but they don't have light yet. So they are afflicted. Poverty is part of affliction. I say poverty is part of affliction. Living in somebody's house and you can't pay his rent is part of affliction. Delays are part of affliction. This is answers are sustained by darkness. And we don't pray away darkness. We renew our mind. I said we don't pray away. No, you don't pray away darkness for your soul. You feed your soul with light. Can I tell you something? There is something I know you will never regret. You will never regret knowing. And there is something I know that somebody will regret. People will always regret the work of ignorance. Because the last thing that will happen on earth is for people who are in darkness to be in charge. And that's bringing me to what I call gold flows towards light. I said gold. Gold flows towards light. Gold flows. Don't forget today. Don't forget this. If there is no gold, then there is no light. God cannot risk it. He cannot risk associating something precious to him with darkness. Please, if you want to open your eyes, open your eyes, please. Let me explain something to you. This is not theoretical. This is ordinance. This is, as I'm here talking to you, I'm about to be very rich. Not by hard work, but by attention, by attraction. Very. I am in it now already. I am already in it. I am the river. When you are, the river of light is a river of gold. I said the river of revelation is also the river of gold. The river of brightness is a river of gold. You don't separate brightness from gold. It's not possible. When you say ocean of a people, you're talking about ocean of light, and then you're talking about ocean of gold. Three things: ocean of people, ocean of gold, and ocean of light. Ocean of revelation, ocean of people, and ocean of gold. You don't separate three of them. These three are inseparable. It doesn't matter what the enemy